welcome back. We're going to try a third time. I want to apologize to all of you tuning in, first of all. Obviously, technical issues can't be helped. We want to bring you the patch. I'm going to keep sitting here until we do, hopefully. So, we're going to try a third time with these skins. We'll start things off once again with Senpai Darji is one of the skins that's going to be available in this patch. Cute, luxurious, and very, very anime in this one. And you can have a little look at it in-game as well. Yes, the artwork does look fantastic on that one. Next up, obviously in the card out there, you also saw this one, Kitsune Ratatoska. It's going to be available too. We'll get into more details about the Kitsune Ratatoska. But look at him! Cute little fox. That's going to be a Ratatoska. And after that, it's going to be the marvelous Maid Amaterasu, and she is looking absolutely marvelous. Good choice in names there. And there is what she's going to be looking like in-game. Ready to clean up all the minion waves in the solo lane, the jungle, or in the support role. After that, it's DJ Ganesha. Probably my favorite looking skin from what I just saw there. Now I get to see him in-game for the first time. And he's got a microphone and, of course, floating DJ discs. 4 hands are definitely better than 2. Following that, it's Oblivion Hound Cerberus will be available in this patch too. The delightful demonic dog of the dead is going to be with an extra skin. I just made it up on the fly. God, I'm good at this. And after that, it's Oblivion Queen Discordia. Not only is she all over the place with craziness of people dying and wanting to cause havoc, she also looks like she is evil as all hell too. And last, but certainly not least on the list of skins this week, is Playmaker Naja. That's right. He's a hockey enthusiast, and look at Cupid in the background too. Is that a sign of a Cupid skin in the future? We'll have to find out. But there he's going to be in game, firing his pucks all around the map into God's faces as time goes on. We'll get into game a little bit later on to do with those. And now with that, it's time to go on to the adventure. And when we go into the adventure, let's have a little look at what you've got to look forward to. Anime.
Did you notice the butthole?
No.
How,
I just saw anime.
How cute is that?
That is crazy. Just for you guys at home real quick, the last thing you saw there was the Ragnarok Hades skin, which we'll get to a little bit later on as well. I'm going to look at that in game. But onto the adventure. Part of the adventure, Travis.
Yeah. Our top guys did a lot of research, went really deep into the data, and found out that Smite players anime.
Would you believe it?
No.
I'm in shock. It's not like I see it all over. So obviously, Travis is joining us, one of the lead designers on the adventures, and also as well, the lovely Tina is joining us because she was involved in a lot of this too. So that was a great video and all, and got to see some lovely kawaii. I guess is kawaii the right word? I don't know. I'm guessing.
Yeah, cute.
What is this adventure, Travis? What is this game?
Well, so in this adventure, we wanted to do like a horde mode, so where the players are actually trying to defend against waves of minions and trying to protect that that cute little fox you saw in that video.
So the object is to protect the fox.
Yes. Yeah. The game, if the fox survives, if the fox does not live through the whole encounter, then you actually lose.
Okay, so this is actually something what it's going to be like in game, where you follow along with the fox.
So you see the fox, he jumps up on this pillar, and the pillar protects him for a little while. As minions deal damage to that, the fox will eventually jump down, and if you protect him long enough, he runs off. Look at how cute the fox is.
So this basically is like you follow through the map, you get to an area, he'll jump on a pole, you're going to defend against waves, and if he dies, is that game over?
Then the game ends. So so basically, you see there in this video, you're watching people fight against some elite minions, some little minions. The little minions are fun to blow up and kill. You can see that everyone's just destroying them in one shot. It's really fun. But as you defend the fox in round 1, you will complete that round, and the fox will run off to another location.
Gotcha.
And your success in the round that you fight, you protect the fox. If you do well, it gets a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
If you just if you barely skirt by, then the difficulty actually stays a little bit lower, so that players can the game mode actually adapts to the player.
That's cool. So it tunes based off whether you guys are doing well or badly.
Yeah.
I always see 3 people. Is it a 3-people adventure? Is that kind of the idea behind this?
Yes, that's right. There's 3 people, and you're working with your teammates to try to defend.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. Chaos at times. You see them trying to chase down this lobber, and they're having a hard time keeping up with them. But meanwhile, the little minions are constantly trying to swarm the pillar and destroy the box.
How do items work in this? Are items a part of this mode? Like, can you get progression through this?
Yes, so when you start the game, it's actually, you have 0 gold.
Right.
And as you kill minions and elite minions in the during the horde phases, after each level, you actually get to go to the item shop.
Oh.
And there, Denton's waiting for you.
Denton's back.
And yeah, Denton's back. He's gonna sell you some shit. And so you just go up, and the thing is, like, the first time you see Denton, he can give you about 5 items that's specific to your class.
Okay.
So physical or magical. And yeah, and then once you get higher, like level 2, after level 2, then you get more items, and he'll just
So after round 1, you'll have a bunch of money, and as you make your way to the second location, following the fox, you'll pass a shop where Denton is calling, hey, making grunt noises to get you to go over there. When you get there, he only has a few items,
right?
And those items are randomized each time. So it's kind of a way to mix up the game. When you get there, you don't know what you're going to get, and you buy what you can afford, and you move on to the next location. And as you continue through the rounds, more items will become available in Denton's shop, so you'll see some different random things that you can buy that kind of mixes up the game mode.
Okay, so on top of that, like, I guess there's like bosses in this game mode as well. Like, what can we expect from these bosses?
Yeah, so well, as you continue through the difficulty and you get all the way to the end, you will face some sort of boss encounter. We have 5 random bosses that you will have in the game. So one of them will come crashing down from the sky.
Oh.
Joining him will be 2 random gods from a list of like 10. So you see there, they had Hunbots and Guan Yu.
It's giant evil Kuzenbo.
Yeah.
And it was a giant evil Kuzenbo. He does some Kuzenboian things.
Oh, don't give away too much.
But yeah, every time you play, you'll see a random god or a random boss along with some different gods. It's pretty cool.
So everyone who gets this adventure, they can just play it straight away when it comes out in the patch? Correct?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
But there is a bundle that comes with this. What's in that bundle, and why would people want it?
Yeah.
The bundle is 900 gems.
Okay.
It comes with a really cute senpai. It's called Senpai Avatar, and it's called the Senpai Bundle. And it comes with a cute fox avatar, and it comes with a loading skin. That is the one that you saw with Daji, like her card art, Daji with the fox. And then you also get a music theme that's super kawaii. And then of course you get Daji. And then you also get a gold key.
Yeah, a new season 5 gold key.
So the vaults are coming back.
Yes, that's right.
Ah,
yeah. So the gold vault returns. And no panic. The season 4 gold vault is still available.
Right.
You can spend your season 4 gold keys in there. You can also have access to the old ventures if you still really liked those skins and things that were in the old gold vault.
Yeah.
You can go back there and get those.
Oh, cool.
But in this bundle, and for this year, we're adding a new season 5 gold key.
Right.
And 2 new skins are going into the gold vault, and that is the DJ Ohm and the Amaterasu.
Marvelous Mario.
I need a key. That's for sure. Those 2 will be part.
And look at that little fox. I never noticed that the fox is down there on the bottom of that card.
That's what made her trip, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Clearly what it was as well. Now, the more you play this though, the more you can unlock is what I've heard. What does that mean?
Yeah, so in this game mode, what we're going to do is as you play the game, if you do really, really well, you'll get points. If based on your difficulty and the modifier throughout the game mode, you will get different amounts of points. Those points are used to unlock chests in the out-of-game progression loop.
Okay.
So inside of the chests that you can get is a chance to win that Ratatosker skin that we were looking at. So that little Kitsune, that's super cute. Right. Yeah, that is one of the possibilities from there, as well as like Enigma chests, maybe some fantasy points, things like that are inside of there. Free players, pay players, they continue to progress through that just fine.
By just playing it, you get
just by playing, yeah.
Okay.
If you're a bundle owner, you're going to earn double points.
Okay. Yeah. And then with this, I heard this Ratatosker skin has progression.
It does.
Yes. So
I guess that was to do with the card art that we saw.
So yeah, if you look at this awesome screen here, in 5.2 patch, you will have access to that bottom fox.
The bottom middle.
The Kitsune.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in 5.3, we will add the
Kage.
evil... What?
Kage.
Kage?
His name's Kage Fox.
Okay, the evil one.
The evil one.
Yeah.
And in 5.4, we will add the white, cute, blue one, which
Innocent
is named...
one. His name's Kenzo? Wait. Zenko.
Okay.
I'm going to call it super cute. So if you collect all 3 of them by the time this adventure gets to 5.4, you will unlock the final fusion fox, which is which is the one above there and it's super awesome.
So first patch, the bottom one, next patch, the left one, patch after that, the right one, do all 3 and you get the big one at the top.
Absolutely.
Genius.
Yeah.
And they all have different personalities.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Yes. So the base one is kind of like basic fox. Not saying that basic people are bad. I'm just saying that it's basic as in like he's just whatever mind. And then so the evil fox, he's kind of like all like angry and he's like, you know, get off my tail or get off my balls. In this case, he doesn't have nuts, he has balls. I mean balls, not his ball. Like never mind. And then the white fox, he's like very innocent and cute. Don't look at me like that. Okay. And so, and it's all voiced by the same woman. Her name is Tia Ballard. She's awesome. She's done stuff like Overlord and Log Horizon and Black Butler, and she's done all the 4 foxes, and they all sound different.
Awesome.
Like they all have their and then Final Fusion Fox is like super like I'm my ultimate is the strongest ultimate, you know, kind of fox. So
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for the explanation there, Tina. That really went down very, very well. We've got to move on from the adventure though, but this is going to be available in the next patch. Travis, what's your favorite thing about this adventure?
I always go nerdy. So my favorite thing about this one is the fact that everyone's going to join the same queue. As you play, it will increase in difficulty for players that are really strong and really powerful. For the average player, like my Care Bear friends, they will also be able to progress and win in this because the difficulty won't be as hard for them. But the rewards scale, so they're going to want to try to do well, but maybe we'll take it easy on them and maybe not dump them out in the first boss like we did in the last dungeon.
Awesome. Well, that's it for talk about the adventure now. It's time to move things on. About skins. How about some skins next? That sounds good. Let's have a little look at maybe some of the skins that are going to be in the Gold Fury bundle. Welcome back to the set. Obviously, I didn't mention as well, we're still on the same set we used last episode of the showcase, just because we're not back in our regular studio just yet. You'll see the updates of that coming down very soon. But we are now joined by the legendary Chuck himself. Chuck, this is very light-hearted a skin patch for you.
Not
after
entirely.
all the complaints of Skulls.
Yeah. Everybody was
too cute.
So dark, so dark. We're finishing the darkness.
Okay, and we're into the...
We got the last 2 darkness-themed skins, you guys. And we're making things for other people now that don't like darkness.
Okay. Well, we're going to start things off by going into game with each of these skins. We're going to start at the beginning with Oblivion Queen Discordia, I believe is the first one we're going to get another look at. She does look evil, sadistic, and a little bit crazy, which is pretty much what
Discordia. We had a lot of, a lot of people had wanted Discordia to be darker initially, and we kind of envisioned her more as like a chaos kind of crazy goddess.
I love those wings.
But we did want to go ahead and very quickly make a darker, more sinister Discordia.
She's a little cray too, which is
a little cray.
Yeah, a little cray.
Oh man, it's like my second ex-wife.
And a floating skull. Of course, there's a floating skull. Now everyone's like, yeah, that's definitely a Chuck skin. We all know that. Oh, did she throw the skull?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yes, an apple. I'm
everything
so
that was,
everything
that was apple is now
dark.
skull.
Okay. Well, let's go through the abilities and see how they look. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, wow, that's nice. I hadn't heard the sound before. Ooh.
Feels really good.
Yeah, so mysterious.
And then the giant. Do we get to see a giant skull float across the map?
It's actually 2 skulls fused together.
What? Oh, I
Okay. Stuck behind it. I get that idea. It makes sense.
Boom.
I love that.
Man,
Never
those
gets
Odins
old.
are freaking out.
And now they'll keep freaking out for the time being. Now it's got a voice pack with it as well, so we should be able to have a listen to the voice pack.
Simply wretched. How despicable of me. You're toil and trouble. Frankly, all you mortals are quite sad and pitiful. You haven't seen the best of my abilities, yet. Don't worry, I'm not gonna suck the life force out of you. That's gross. I'll just kill you. With my claws. Shouldn't have brought me here unattended and unsupervised. Who knows what I'll do.
Well, that is the Oblivion Queen, but I guess it's time to move on to the Oblivion Hound. You can't have a queen if she's not got a dog.
This is our Oblivion series, the final. So all the underworlds of this event, right, had their own themes. We did Fiery Lava, Fire Giant Town. Right. We did Underworld, Hades, and this is the kind of Gold Fury, what's that place called? Dang it, I can't remember the name of it now. No, it's like the Limbo Nothing Muspelheim or whatever, where the Gold Furies come from.
So it looks, basically, it looks like a just bone dog now, but with really cool armor.
It's kind of a Death Abyss kind of thing here.
Looks awesome. Now it obviously comes with abilities too. The auto.
So he's got kind of the same ghostly vibe that the Discordia skin has. Everything is very kind of creepy and desaturated.
Yeah, it's very similar to Discordia actually, but it's in a good way. You know, it's like they should kind of go together. They're both Oblivion skins. They should be.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the creepy footprints too. That's awesome.
Oh, I didn't notice until you said that.
And the hot breath as well. Yeah. The hot slowing breath, and then the leap, and the ult.
That Odin's beard.
Looks awesome. Now obviously comes with a voice pack too, so we should have a listen to this.
Such a strong soul, ravaging. None escape my watch. Go ahead, flee from death. I will hunt you down. Prepare to be buried. Wait, if I'm here, then who's watching the river Styx? Oh, Hades is going to be so mad. I don't chase my tail. Well, not since it chased me back.
Man, that's a nice laugh.
Now, I know I understand these two skins are exclusive and included in the Gold Fury bundle, which will be available in the next patch.
Oh, wait, is the jump stamp? Is the jump stamp equipped?
Do we have a jump stamp? No.
No,
That's a season ticket, Pompon. Of course, Pompon makes mistakes.
Nop.
Well, after these two skins,
Painted the jump stamp myself.
The Ragnarok Hades.
It's not in this one?
Is also available. Ragnarok Hades, come on, get back on focus, stop talking to Pompon. Ragnarok Hades, here we go. I didn't see it on the initial card art, but here it is now on the card art, and this is the limited collection reward for the Ragnarok event, I believe. And we'll get to see this in-game too.
We've been working on this Hades skin for quite some time, so yeah, there's a lot going on.
He's full of hot magma.
Magma.
That's what I can say about that. I wanted to say magma. That was about it. Magma.
It's on the surface, so technically it's lava.
Good point.
Yeah.
Fair play. Fair play. And yeah, let's have a look at the abilities with this one too. So you've been working on this one. This is part of the Ragnarok event, obviously. Main
This
focus.
is the ultimate reward.
Yeah, so buy all three bundles.
And you get out of this. Okay, cool.
Escape my judgment. To run.
That looks cool. The effects have really stepped up even more. I was surprised by how good they got last year, and now I'm looking at.
Yeah, Mike really went particularly ham on this one.
What's the challenging thing about this one? Would you say, Chuck? Like the most difficult thing to try and
That looks
make
dope.
work?
You know, the
Oh, look at the sky! The sky!
Oh, I love that fiery lightning that comes out. It's so awesome.
Well, you know when Hades is all on cooldown now. That's the main thing.
There we go.
That is true.
That looks dope.
That's true. Actually the major thing about this was dealing with the way Hades kind of tapers off into rocks and lava at the bottom. That was actually a little bit more challenging than it looks, because regular Hades has a very different strategy with his robe base, so we had to kind of.
I think Papa's put a bot in here so we can see the blight effects as well, I guess, more than anything else, because obviously he does apply a blight, and we'll see the little flames.
Swirly lava blobs.
Swirly lava blobs. The artistic term for that is
technical
swirly
term.
lava
Swirly
blobs.
lava blobs.
Good to know. It's got a voice pack as well, I believe, so we should be able to take a listen. What the hell's that?
Woohoo!
Is that the voice pack?
Woohoo! Terrific! I may yet have a place for you. I am the ruler of Tartarus. I am the new king. Abandon all hope. Welcome to hell. Oh, come on. It's not like the end of the world. And one good thing about the Ragnarok party. No hangover.
Now, technically, you won't know that Hades' ult is on cooldown.
Oh.
Because he has another way to trigger that effect.
Oh, he does? That's awesome. So I can bait someone by doing that in the jungle and then jumping in there like, oh no, he's not going. I do.
It's kind of it's functions
VXG.
similarly to the Demon Anubis, where it gets triggered by the VXG.
That's awesome. So he's got a VXG on this skin as well. After Hades, though, it's time to move swiftly along. So we've got still more skins to go through, and it's been winter just lately. We should go into the. How about a bit of hockey? Do you like a bit of hockey?
Yeah.
I don't sport.
You don't sport? Well, Naja, he certainly sports. That's
He
for sure.
does.
In all his glory, it looks like Cupid does too. Is that a Cupid leak, by the way, in the background, or is that just for aesthetic?
I think it's just,
just-
you know.
Okay. I'm just trying to
Background
preempt
guy.
the fans at home going, wait, is Cupid getting one of these? And then, no. Or maybe. We'll see. Spam Twitter, maybe you'll get your answer. Just not at me.
So some people like sports, and some people like
like
hockey in
sports.
particular. And Naja was a good candidate due to his skating nature.
Yeah.
The special snowflakes underneath them as well. That's the main thing.
That's
And
not what they're called.
the special snowflakes. For him to ice skate on everywhere. That's what I was saying. It's perfect. See, you're just bad-minded, that's all it is.
So he's all ice themed.
All hockey themed. Now he's the ring toss now.
Appropriate.
Now he throws pucks, I guess, right? I mean, he must.
I mean, ring toss, right?
Yeah.
Puck
What?
toss.
Puck toss
toss.
now.
Oh.
More sauce on it.
Oh. Dude. Just reminds me of air hockey. Ding, 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 ding.
Except it's
It's
actual
easier than
hockey.
air
Yeah.
hockey. It's easier than air hockey because it always connects. That's the main thing.
Yes.
There's this sped up version as well, and then we've got the sash, which is an icicle, I guess, being thrown. Well, not a snowflake.
Yeah, it's kind of the same ice strip that goes around him there. And then Juan did some special things with the ultimate.
Oh, they did?
Oh, man. Oh, sweet.
That looks cool. So it changes to like being in a hockey rink.
Hockey rink.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool. I like that a lot. Does come with a voice pack too. We'll have a little listen in.
Fight, 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 and fight, 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 and
Wait. What?
No, is Tina adding sound effects here, or is that part of the skin? I heard a pig somewhere. Was Tina? Was
what a
that you?
beauty, eh?
That was.
Okay.
What a beauty, eh? They call me team captain. How's the ice taste? Come on, throw down those gloves. Hey girl, do you have a jersey? Because I need your name and number. Always kiss a hockey player, because other athletes play with their balls.
Wow.
I put that in there.
Good job, Tina. Not too bad, Tina. Good job, Tina. Next up it's time to move on to the Dodgy skin, I believe. Senpai Dodgy is next up. You saw it earlier on. And what the graphics on this look crazy. Have we done a different art style for these? It really looks like in-game.
We got experimental
Animation.
We had been doing some kind of anime-themed things, and we kept, you know, for this event, we went full on anime, and I was like, we gotta just go all the way.
And we went all in.
We went all the way. So Jerry made the sweet anime shader.
It looks crazy.
And we have this technology where you flip a duplicate of the model and you invert the normals to create the outline.
What?
Yeah.
It looks really pretty.
We also use this strategy on all of the monsters in the adventure too.
Oh, okay. So all the monsters in the
all
adventure
the-
have the same.
and the
effect.
All
map
the
too,
monsters
right?
in the adventure have the cell shading. And then, yeah, the map is
Part of the
kind of
map,
cell
yeah.
shaded themed, and some of the pieces of it use this technology.
Okay, well, let's go through the abilities. I want to see how these look. That's not an ability. That's not always that pump on. I'm just saying. Good job. That's the stemmed one, obviously. And
So
then-
she's like an evil magical girl. She uses her evil magical girl magic to make plasma claws.
She plays really good music there too. I'm not gonna lie. Like I want to hit things to make sure I play music. Okay,
Oh, so sweet.
I want to see the power now. What did we do with
Look
the
at
power?
that anime dust smoke that comes out. Do that again. Oh, so good.
So dusty. Paolo? Really attractive looking skin. And
The Palau is a pillar made from cute anime magical foxes.
oh, it is!
Oh, cute.
I couldn't see it from being on top of it, but now that I'm down there, I can see it. Good job, Palm. Showed off a bit more. There we go. Now the voice pack, please.
Yes. Thrilling. So you can do something useful. None can match me. One fight with me will leave your head spinning. It's such a shame I have to waste my power on someone like you. Knock knock. Ugh, don't talk to me. Do you know what my favorite class in school is? Anatomy.
And next, then, I guess, we've seen Dodgy. We should see the Ratatoskr bomb. Kitsune.
All right, so there's a story behind this.
Okay, go on.
So we were having a meeting talking about doing the anime adventure, and that we wanted to have a moving objective. And I was like, let's take Ratatoskr and make him a cute anime fox, and he can be in the adventure, and then we can make skins out of
He
him.
looks amazing.
Yes, he looks.
And he was our prototype for the anime shader.
It does
and
look
he's
really
so cute. Look at how freaking cute he is. Oh my god.
I just want to stab him.
He's actually bigger, right, than the normal Ratatoskr?
His head is much larger, but his limbs are much shorter, and his tail is puffier.
Let's see how he looks to play, then. For you guys at home, too.
Oh yeah, and look,
What was
we
that?
use the technology on his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Where we can switch the mouths out.
Oh, for different mouths.
Does he have an angry one?
Maybe.
I don't know. We'd have to see his combat stuff.
Show me the auto.
He's so cute. It's making Tina make
Oh, he
weird
looks
noises.
angry now.
Oh, look at theirs!
This is too anime for me. It hurts.
It's so good. Look at him. Oh, I like that magical dashing noise. I'm gonna have to play some Ratatoskr now.
I think even I will, actually.
Super cute.
I just want to see his death animation. Could we definitely see that on this as well? Like, I want to see that. That makes me happy. I'm sorry.
And as
it's too
Tina,
much anime for
as
me.
Tina
like-
said, he doesn't have nuts now.
Yes, he
has
has balls.
A ball.
No, ball. Look.
Okay, that is multiple balls. It's 3, which seems like an odd number.
Fireballs, that's correct.
Yeah.
He's still 7 years old. Cool.
Wasn't making shit up.
What about the ultimate? Show me.
Do it, do it.
I love that little jingle.
Oh, look at the claps.
I like that little.
The jingle, yeah.
Yeah, it's
ding,
kind of
ding,
like
ding.
It's really cute.
a Totoro kind of
I know.
background jingle.
I actually want that
it's
little
so
jingle.
peaceful.
I want that jingle to play as he dies.
You would think he was not going up in the air to find someone to murder.
And that is the Ratatouille song. Oh, you got a voice pack. Sorry, I nearly moved on too
Wow.
quick. Damn, I thought I was away from all this, but I'm not. I'm still going to listen to more anime. Help me.
Awesome! I'm fantastic! You sly fox! Will you be my friend? Please don't terrorize this forest! Why did the fox cross the road? To prove to the possum that it can be done! People say foxes are tricksters, but if I'm being entirely honest, I always thought of myself as more of a snuggler. I love corny animal puns! Please continue, for fox's sake!
Yeah.
For Fox's sake. Just want to clarify that for everybody tuning in right now. The word was fox. Do not associate it with anything
I think
else.
when he does his ability
Rude
4,
people.
he also says, drop my balls, or something cute like that, you know, really cute.
Okay, that's the Ratatouille skin. We'll see the others later on in 5.2, 5.3, and 5.4, I am sure. But now it's time to move on to the marvelous maid Amaterasu in all her French-maid glory.
Oh, she's spilling her tea.
There's nothing worse than spilling tea. That's a sacrilege, that.
Dude, she has the coolest anime shading on the skin. It's so... like her hair that we can't see right now.
We can't.
Wow,
we
look
can
at
only
you
see the painting.
prompting production like that. Like, we need to get into the game. Give Pompon a second, okay? Sometimes it takes Pompon a while to realize that he's working.
I love Pompon. He's my friend.
Me too. I love him as well.
So anime combat maids are sometimes a thing. Did you know that? I wasn't aware of that until this
I see it
happened.
I mean, I'm not
And then
gonna
I
lie.
had to
like-
educate myself on anime combat maids. They're
Really?
like magical girls, only they're
In French
maids.
maid outfits.
And, you know, they fight stuff. So anyway, she has this, her mirror is like a serving tray, right?
Yeah.
She's got kind of this giant silverware sword that fits into a little napkin ring.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay.
She also uses the anime shader technology.
Yeah.
You won't tarnish my spirit!
She just
Oh,
said
man.
tarnish my spirits. 'cause
Listen
then she
to
was
the
carrying out.
strings.
Hear it charging.
Pretty sweet.
It's got a dash as well, which you can see.
She does a feather
It's
duster
a feather
attack.
duster! Dude, she's cleaning the floor. Like,
There was a time when the charge-up shield was a teapot, and I really wanted it to work, but it was just too
With a teapot?
crazy. It
Yeah.
was too crazy. The teapot. We gave it the old college try, though.
Everything needs to be perfect!
I like that. Everything needs to be perfect.
yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
And it comes
that
with a voice pack
frustrated
too.
maid voice is great.
Mm-hmm.
Sugoi! Sugoi! It's not like I like you or anything, Baka! Master will be proud!
Master will be
Steal
proud.
Yeah, so
anything,
she-
I will catch you.
She
Do
said-
your chores for today. I love cleaning. It's like I was made for this job.
Oh my god.
My room is not dirty. I just have everything on display, like a museum.
Were you involved in that voice pack?
I made it super anime. I was just watching a lot of like maid cafe stuff, a lot
Okay.
of maid animes, and they're all like, Master, Master. So I just had to put in Master.
Wow, that was
Master.
intense.
I'm amazed I didn't put Nani in there. Maybe I did. Did she say Nani? I forgot.
Okay. Enough of these skins. Get to the one I care about now. It's time. It's-
Wait. I just
What?
want to say that
What?
the voice actress, she's really amazing. Her name's Sarah Williams, and she's in like Sword Art Online and stuff. So
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
That's cool.
she's-
I've actually seen Sword Art Online.
I know.
As someone who isn't very big on anime, I've seen it.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good. It's DJ time. Get this anime stuff off my screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it's time.
This is the best.
Now I'm excited.
Yes.
Ganesh with a microphone.
It's true.
In all his glory.
Yeah.
And instead of his tiny handheld Hindu artifacts, he has digital
that looks so good.
DJ turntables.
Is that a remote? Oh, it is a remote.
Man, that's how he controls his playlist, yo.
That's right.
And we have this crazy sparkly suit material.
I just want to see the abilities now. I've just been like...
And the face?
Now, also, he has the same flip-flop technology that we used for the Ratatosker mouth, so that we can change his digital facial expression based on his actions.
Wait, what?
So now
what
he's
face
winking.
Is that?
He was winking. He was pretending to be a pirate for a second. That's what he was. One eye closed. Okay, show me some abilities. Oh, those autos.
Man, look at that suit.
They see me shuffling. They see me shuffling.
Nice.
That's crazy. That was amazing. Dagon Pond's doing something, I believe.
Maybe he's equipping the jump stamp.
Okay, we fixed the issue. We get back in game to look at the dash again.
I like how it's beats when he's beating your ass.
Oh, watch the ultimate.
Oh, why? What's the ultimate do? That's a dance floor. That's perfect. That combined with Zeus DJ, 2 DJs at the same time.
Dude, 3 DJs. Don't forget, Janus.
That's a good point. In it to win it, baby. Now this has a VXG, correct?
Yep, a special, very special.
How much
one.
are we talking about this feature?
I was told you can.
Yeah.
We can talk about the musician.
We can talk about it. So when he's paired up with the other 2 DJs that we have, they actually jam together in a session. And if you, let's say he starts jamming, and then you bring in Janus, it will sync to the rhythm of the beat.
Really?
Yeah, the rhythm won't change. So you can just like jam sesh with each other, and you can do it with enemies too. So you can just have like a jump jam party.
So you could have a Zeus versus a Ganesh on different teams, and they could jam.
And the music will sync.
See? Oh, there it goes. Man, look who was prepared. Holy shit. This is why the jump stamp wasn't equipped. Pon was getting all this shit together.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I believe Pop was explained to me as well.
Don't lose
there's
your
like,
ranked conquest match because you're busy dancing.
There's 3 different like music tracks that are involved in this, and they can all intertwine with each other.
Yep.
In each of these skins. So.
Yep. So if he goes onto Janus now, it'll be a different song. Like it'll be a different. You'll hear something different.
Okay. Music masters out there, I'm looking forward to all these music videos that are going to get released based off these 3. That's crazy. That's so good. It does have a voice pack, though. We've not mentioned the voice pack.
We may be making more things that support this functionality.
Okay. Well, let's have a sort of voice pack for the DJ. I was going to say DJ Zeus, because it was just always in the top of my mind. But the DJ Ganesh voice pack.
Entrancing, turn up on your own, boy. Man, your tracks are so mainstream. Break it down for me, will ya? Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Ha, 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 ha.
More, Pompon. I want more. Give me the music. Give me the beats. Can we just play this track from now on in between sections and things? That'd be nice. Okay, that's it for skins. We've been through skins. We've been through the adventure. But before we get on to Item and God Balance, which you all love and enjoy a hell of a lot, it's time to bring on 2 amazing people in the community. One, definitely amazing. Isaiah, that's you.
That's right.
Brett, you do things.
Thank you.
No problem.
Sometimes he does things.
Sometimes you do. I just see him posting things on Reddit, and everyone's like, "Wow, Brett, good job."
Yeah, I have to research a lot of memes for this job.
Yeah,
it's really difficult because I don't know what a meme is yet. I'm still learning.
Do you know what anime is, though?
I've heard it. I mean, I saw pictures, and there's foxes. I think I heard.
You'll know in the next patch for sure. So you guys coming on to tell me first of all, what is Stream Day?
Yeah, so we're really excited to continue Smite Adventures this year, and we've been having a lot of fun kind of seeing everyone's reactions to some of the crazy stuff we do. So Stream Day is for a way for the community to kind of come together and celebrate Smite Adventures. So as long as you're streaming on February 23rd, I almost forgot that date, February 23rd, as long as you're streaming the Smite Adventure.
On the 23rd.
On the 23rd, you can submit your VOD to us, and we'll just send you skin codes. So you could have 1,000 viewers, you could have 0 viewers, so this is like perfect for you.
So anyone that just switches on the stream to stream Smite on the 23rd is going to get...
Exactly, as long as they send in their VOD and they're streaming the new adventure.
We'll be giving away gems and skin codes.
How do we ever make money?
I mean...
Anime?
Yeah.
It's anime
That's
skins.
right. Anime solves everything.
So that's Stream Day, 23rd of February. There'll be more information closer to the time for you on that one too, just to make sure. We've had art contests going on as well, I believe.
Yeah, we do. We have an art contest. We have an art contest based around a new adventure, Legend of the Foxes. You know, we have new cool Senpai Daji. You can make art around Senpai Daji. You can make art around Kitsune Ratatosker, or even you could combine them and make art of them like together. Really, the possibilities are endless, and just make art. We'll have a full blog tomorrow. About those details.
So there's going to be a contest for it. Because all I heard was like, make art.
Make art. Yes.
Just make
Stealth
art.
There, like, make art for me. I want this and this.
Make art and
this.
send it to me.
Right.
I'm just really curious to see art just personally.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
send
What
it
do
to
they
me.
win? What can you
We'll
win?
be giving away gems and skin codes to the winners.
Okay. So additional skins and gem codes
Exactly,
too.
yep.
Okay. And finally, but not least, this weekend. What's the weekend event coming up?
This weekend
We got
event,
one?
yeah, we're running a 3 first wins of the day, and you get a free Enigma chest all weekend, so you don't have to pay anything for free. Just get those wins and get an Enigma chest.
Okay, so 3 wins and I get a chest.
Exactly.
Job done.
Yep, but there's one more thing. We just got a last-minute request. We're super excited about Season 5. Season 5 brings, you know, new esports format, and the thing in Smite that we use to celebrate esports is the season ticket. So we thought, you know, why not do double FP this weekend for all games played?
You're very nice people.
That's right, yeah.
You are very nice people.
Yeah, we've got some awesome season
You
ticket
legit
rewards.
both just come on the show and say nice things.
We come here to bring good tidings.
You
That's
do.
right. And anime.
Gems, skins, make art, and we'll show it off. You guys are amazing.
That's right.
Anything else you guys want to say?
No, that's it.
Is that it for this week?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, we'll see you guys in a week's time. With that, though, it's time to move on to item balance.
Mortals, do not fear death. Death is not the end. Death is the beginning. Surrender to the flames of Ragnarok. Forge a new world where all shall fear me.
And we're back for the last, but certainly not least, segment of the Patchnotes Show.
Yep.
Pompon is once again alongside me for the whole balance changes for Season 5. Pompon, how have things been going in Season 5?
So far, Season 5 has been really good. We've had a lot of people playing the game, giving us feedback on it. A lot of people have really been enjoying the changes to Season 5 Conquest. They feel like it's a breath of fresh new air. The pacing changes that we did all went through pretty well. And so now we're looking to see how players actually learn the game. 5.2, we've only had a few weeks with this PTS plus a few weeks of it actually being live.
Sure.
And so we're looking really to see what is really these super huge outliers. Anything that might be a bit strong right now, people are still fluctuating with item builds. We've seen a lot of, especially mage items, have huge diversity right now. So we want to see how players actually formulate those builds together before we make massive changes to those. And so we're really looking at characters who were hit really hard by the patch, we're bringing up a bit.
Right.
And then a particular item build that has been a bit too dominant, that we expect to still be dominant after people shake out all their builds, is being toned down.
Okay, we'll go through it then and start things off. There's not a ridiculous amount of changes this week. That's what Pompon was referring to. But there could be specific more changes in the future, especially once things get fleshed out a little bit more. But we're going to start things off with Atalanta's Bow. It's going to get a buff this patch. We're going to decrease the cost from 2300 to 2200 and increase attack speed from 25% to 30%.
So this item was pretty good for hunters to give attack speed and movement speed if they needed it, but for the cost of 2300 it was a bit too expensive. For the amount of attack speed it gave, it was too expensive. You were competing against other attack speed choices like Execution and Odibo, which are in the same price range, and as well as like very high DPS. And so if we're going to make this item that's kind of this more utility hunter item be viable, we need to give it a bit more oomph for players to actually really purchase it. So we're just bringing down the cost, bringing up the attack speed a bit.
Next up is Midgardian Male. This is going to get a buff this patch too. Its protection is going up from 30 to 40. I will say 30 was quite low for that item.
Yeah, it gives a powerful effect, but it requires that you have to eat hits to actually have it activate, and especially if someone's hitting you very hard, it's going to be difficult for you to get that proc off. So it felt kind of like you weren't getting enough protections, even if the effect was actually really powerful. We're just bringing up the protections a bit so Guardians feel like they have a choice against hunters who might be stimming their attack speed really hard or getting a whole bunch of crit. The physical protection will bring that down. Or if you're against someone who's like a Frey who's shredding you, you can actually slow down their attacks as well, which is really impactful on them.
Sure. That's Midgardian Male. Next up is Talisman of Energy. This is also getting a buff this week. We're going to decrease the amount of stacks from 10 to 5. But we increase the movement speed per stack from 1 to 2. So it was 1% movement speed, it's now going to be 2% per stack.
Yeah, I'm actually personally excited for this one because I think it's a really cool, like, low-cost, high-health protection item that you can get against mages, but you couldn't actually get the stacks up efficiently.
Yeah, because you keep them there.
Even if you got a full wave, it was only 6 of the stacks, and then you had to go somewhere in the jungle within the time frame to actually get it up again, so you never really got the full benefit unless you're really going out of your way. This way, now you can actually build it, you can get the stacks reasonable in the jungle, or you can actually clear full wave and fully stack your team so they can be offensive with the passive. So it's just a really neat item, giving some quality of life change, a huge buff to allow it to actually be used.
And not just with the attack speed, sorry, with the movement speed, it's also the attack speed that's going to be changed too, from 1 to 2 increase, MP5 per stack from 5 to 10.
Yeah, to make it so that the stacks end up at the same. So
you end up the same, but takes less stacks overall, is what's going to be happening with that. RC nerf is what I've got written down here. Decrease lifesteal on RC from 20 to 15%, and decrease physical penetration from 15 to 10. Took some hits, this.
Yeah, so this goes with the next 2 item changes that will be happening, but essentially crit hunters and crit lifesteal hunters specifically were getting a bit too much efficiency. They're getting too much sustain, attack speed, pen, and damage all in their builds together.
Yeah.
And so it kind of washed out all hunter builds to be more crit focused and lifesteal focused. We feel Aussie is a major contributor to that because it was efficient just for it was one of the bridge items that you definitely didn't want to sell at the end game. It gave too much attack speed and penetration, so that's why I brought those down. We also bring down the sustain so players can actually poke more meaningful against hunters. And then we get to the Deathbringer changes, and then eventually the Devo Gloves changes. That'll also kind of tie together.
Just leak the rest of the notes. There's not even that many.
Well, they go together.
Okay, Devour's Gauntlets is the next one up. And you did say Deathbringer. We'll get to that last one. Devour's Gauntlets, we're going to be increasing the cost of this from 2,100 to 2,300. It's back up to where it used to be almost in the old days.
Yeah, so Devo Gloves kind of goes through these shifts depending on how the meta shakes up, and with Season 5 changing a whole bunch with new items, it's no surprise that this item's previous power level 2100 just didn't make sense at 2100 anymore. We're bringing the cost up, so if you're a hunter going for this very efficient build of getting a whole bunch of power and lifesteal from Devo Gloves, you're going to have to invest a bit more. You need to stay out a bit longer to get that farm before you can start stacking it.
And last but not least in the item section, he's already leaked it, Deathbringer is getting a buff. I mean nerf.
Yep.
Yeah, as if it needed a buff. Decrease physical power from 50 to 40, so just 10 power off.
Yep.
Is that all we're doing with it for the time being?
So we're going to watch it really closely. The big thing is, so something like Deathbringer is very dependent on the items you build with it. So with Aussie being reduced down, with Devo Gloves being a bit weaker, going into the crit build, which benefited from the attack speed, pen, lifesteal, and power that our Devo's Gloves provided, made it really synergistic, and that's kind of what all hunter builds are. So we're bringing down the power, so if you're building this as a standalone item, especially your first item, it's not going to give you as much impact. And the big thing is we want to make this change on the power specifically, because the change we made to Deathbringer was to make it a more consistent crit item. When you had these really low crit items that had huge impact, it felt very RNG, whether you got crit like once or twice or 3 times. When it's more consistent, it means that you can have a more reasonable expectation of the output of the hunter. And so we feel that was successful, but it was just too powerful overall. So we're toning down the overall impact each crit has.
Okay, so we're still going to keep the same amount of crit, but power's going down in the item, so you have to invest more in power.
Yes.
Okay. On to gods then. We're going to start things off in alphabetical order this week. Yes, we are. Yeah. Ares is getting a buff. That's right. Ares, Shackles increase minion damage from 50 to 130. It's going to go to 70 to 150. But not only on Shackles, we're also going to do bolstered defenses. We've decreased the mana cost of this from 60 to 80. It's now going to be 40 to 60. So overall, more Ares love. Is he really struggling, I guess?
Yeah, so this is with all the other changes that we had. We kind of mentioned it earlier, is we looked at characters who were clearly struggling versus characters who are kind of the top end as build shakeout, because those characters have just core differences now on the Season 5 map. Ares was one of them. His lane clear is lower, we increased lane minion help. jungle camp clearing speed is a bit more important. He was very low in that regard as well. And so we want to, one, give him a bit more clear capacity, and two, kind of augment the things that he brings to team with support. Bolster defense is an amazing ability, but it was also very expensive, and it could be the difference between you being able to actually cast it in a fight or not. So we want to make that happening more often, so he has more true support capability, but also wave clear.
Okay, so a small bit of love for Ares there. Next on the list is Neith, another god that may need some love this season. Base stats, that's what we're focusing on with Neith here. It's going to be increased base power from 35 to 38, and also increased base power per level from 2.3 to 2.5. So just giving him more oomph.
We see this with ability hunters. They still rely on their basic attacks, and Neith just has historically kind of the lowest base damage attacks of most hunters, and so we're bringing that up so that she can actually be more impactful with her auto attacks early game and late game, even if she is more ability focused.
Gotcha. Okay, so she's going to get some little help in the early game, especially when the minions are a little bit tanky. After that, Thor buff?
Yeah, Thor.
No, I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, so semi-global did help him out a bit, but in general, we've seen this with a few junglers where their ability to actually clear the camps efficiently is important. Sure. And Thor, the main way he can clear is with Berserker Barrage. Correct. He can use Hammer, but that also has huge diminishing returns on the second hit. And if you're channeling that, it's not going on cooldown. And so it's actually a much longer cooldown than most other assassin abilities. And so that caused him to be sitting there kind of auto-attacking the camps, and just for him to be generally pretty slow. And he's also been kind of on the lower end for a while, and we just saw him dip a bit too low for like what we've seen other assassins do. And so we're bringing him up a little bit with that lower cooldown on Berserker Barrage. Okay, we'll see if that works out for Thor and see if he gets back into competitive play a little bit more. And last but not least, in terms of buff this week, we're going to be seeing one for the Meatball Master himself. Vulcan is going to get a buff, and it's going to be increased magical power scaling on his Meatball. It's actually written as Meatball. We call it Meatball now. I did catch that.
I just saw it says Meatball.
On the dev notes, it was called Meatball, and I had to rewrite it as Magma Bomb for the final notes. Yeah.
Magma Bomb, for you guys at home that don't know what a Meatball is, but it looks like a Meatball. Increased magical power scaling from 70 to 80%, so a little bit more oomph on this ability.
Yes, he's a character that really relied on Ratatouille. After we saw all the mage items change, with his turret being a big part of his kit, it doesn't actually get any item passives because it's a pet. We just didn't see him having the best build path to get to late game, and he wasn't providing enough power in the late game. So we brought his magical scaling up on his Meatball Magma Bomb so that he can actually hit players a bit harder in the late game to make up for that loss of Ratatouille strength.
Awesome. And that is it for God Balance.
Yep.
Pardon, it's really weird to end the show with me and you like this.
Yeah, it's strange. Normally you have to like leave and go deal with some other stuff.
Skins and things like that, but we had to mix things up this week. I want to apologize again for all the technical issues. PTS, for you guys at home, I have it written down here. They won't give me an exact time, okay?
For good reason.
They told me Friday, February 9th. So Friday is when the PTS will be up with all this fantastic stuff on. And the patch is expected to be February 13th. Yes, the 13th is a lucky day here. And console, I've also been told, is the 20th for this patch. So the 20th of February for the console patch, the 13th for the PC version, and the 9th for the PTS.
Yep. And hopefully that all goes to plan.
I just don't have the times for you, unfortunately, of exactly when and where they'll be. Pun, anything else to add before we end the show?
No, that's it. It's just been really cool to see everyone's reaction to Season 5, and now we're going into the first patch of Season 5 that's like not the season patch. And we have this really cool adventure, which a theme I love, so I'm super excited.
Kawaii.
Yep. My name is Pon Pon, so that I have to be excited for
I know.
it.
Wait. Thank you so much for joining me, Pon, and thanks guys for tuning in. Apologies once again for all the technical issues, but we'll see you in 2 weeks' time for Showcase 5.3.